In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of the Reality's Temple on Earth. Of course, I'm the gatekeeper of this internet ministry, the home of real truth. I am known as the mighty Angel Snouting Up 7, your brother and hopefully your friend, Ibn'rad. One of the most hurtful, one of the most devastating things a child can experience, because personally I experienced this, and many of us have. One of the worst things that can be done to a child is when a parent or another adult lies to children. A child depends on a parent to be truthful and give the best information and advice to that child. And when the child finds that the parent intentionally told that baby a lie, it is a very disappointing and hurtful thing for the child. The adults in America, you lie with no hesitation. You tell the children the lie about Santa Claus. You tell the children the lie about the Easter Bunny. You tell the children those lies about the Tooth Fairy. You tell the children the lies, the half-truths about this God, because you tell the child like God really exists, and you ignore what you really know, that it is a belief. I believe in God. I hope there's a God. But you teach to the child these religious teachings like they real. That makes you a deceiver. You are a liar. You lie to the children about the history of America, trying to paint this nation as an angel, when even if you study the history that's written in their own history books, you will see a very violent, wicked, devilish nation. The parent should be ashamed of his and herself to lie to children, especially when you as a child was lied to. And now they continue to spread this behavior of telling lies to the children. I was watching on the news where they have a coloring book telling the story of 9/11, and then they show the violence. Now here are children. Why would you want to give to your children at such early ages, where they are so easily influenced, want to show them this violence, and then you're not telling them the real truth? You're telling them the version that you want them to know. You skip that the United States have gone all over this earth, messing with other people, causing wars so they can steal oil, so they can take advantage of cheap labor, and troublemakers. They've assassinated democratically elected presidents. All kinds of troublemaking this nation have done. Osama bin Laden, and you need to educate yourself and stop falling for the lies of the media and those things that the government put out for you to believe. We killed Osama bin Laden, but you stupid enough, there's no body. They give you a tacky story. Oh man. Woo! The American people are so stupid. Just recently, they lost 30 service people, Navy SEALs. Then they turned around and told you that the person, that we killed the person that shot down the helicopter that killed the 30 Navy SEALs. How do you know that this person was the one that actually shot down the helicopter? Y'all sit here and believe all these damn lies. These people so heroic. How can America be so heroic when on YouTube they are faceless, false flagging black channels while they hide behind a picture, cussing, troublemakers? The same ones that hide behind a picture are the same ones that's in government, that's telling the lies on the news, on the radio. Then you expect great things from American children. When you start them off as babies, they are liars. And once you begin to lie, it becomes an addiction you can't stop, because sometimes telling a lie pay off. Telling lies, raping, murdering, killing, stealing. Look what it has given to the American white man. It has gave you this great, powerful, $14 trillion in debt nation. And you are so proud. The history of America is written in blood. Written in blood that Osama bin Laden, Adolf Hitler, Saddam Hussein, nobody, if you put all these people together, nobody can touch the United States of America. How can you be so wonderful? How can you be an angel with so much blood on your hands? You smile in people's face and stab them in the back. That's the way of America. The tellers of lies. You are a liar. If you're going to tell your children about September 11th, the parent needs to educate themselves on actually what happened. Don't tell it to make the United States look good, because at one time the United States was friends with Osama bin Laden. The United States was friends with Adolf Hitler. I said it again. Listen to me. The United States was friends with Adolf Hitler. The United States was friends with Osama bin Laden. The United States was friends with all these people that you claim is so evil and wicked. So if you at one time was their friend, they was doing the same damn thing they was doing. The problem was they stopped doing what you want them to do, because you're the number one. You're the number one dictator. You're the number one evil and wicked power. That's how you came to be. The United States was built on slavery. Slavery was violent. Slavery was cruel. You did it for hundreds of years. And you still use your jail and your law and the way you set things up to keep black people slaves, to keep white folks slaves. Everybody in this country, y'all ain't nothing but slaves. And you listening to this slave story about Osama bin Laden, 9/11. You won't listen to outside voices that think for themselves. That's how it is with slaves. That's how it is with the pet dog. The pet dog listens to its master's voice. And since you're a slave, you only listen to the voice of the United States, these corrupt politicians, these and those who you don't even see. Come on, American people, they call you like a dog. Sick them. And then you go to the Army and Navy and the Marines and go sick somebody. You're a slave. You somebody's pet. Don't Don't get angry at me. Get angry at yourself. Then you turn around and you're going to tell your children these lies and half-truths about 9/11. If you're going to talk to your children about 9/11, tell them the truth. But before you can tell them the truth, you got to know it. Thank you for listening. Jot down your comments. Let's talk about it. This was and is the Reality's Temple on earth. Woo!